how to study about it. These are the two focus areas in this lecture. So always remember, join this Adda app. This is very important. We cover all the lectures over here. Okay. So let's start with the motivation. When obstacles arise, you change your direction to reach your goal. You do not change your decision to get there. Okay. This you might be facing now. This JIB exam, postponed, not postponed, postponed, not postponed. Okay. So whenever you face any problem, never change your final goal. Change the ways of doing it. It's as simple. Download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. Tell your friends, share on the social media to get updates on various banking exams as well as other government exams. Plus, also we have the study material as well as the video lectures for the same. Use this. Now we are having the bilingual session for JIB starting from February 3rd. Here we'll be covering in Hindi, English, common languages, right? And covering the total syllabus of JIB. Now in video lectures basically. So I know after banking hours, it's very difficult to look at the book. Even if you start reading that book, you'll feel like sleepy, right? So use these codes Y432 on your app to get 77% off on all the products. Okay, tell your friends again. This is a bilingual combo JIB complete revision batch JIB February exam 2022. All the three subjects. Okay, accounting plus PPB plus legal. Okay, you will call it short forms only. There are big names for this, but important is what you need to understand from this. Now coming to the point, what is the structure of JIB? What is the structure? The structure is there are three subjects basically: PPB, accounts, and legal. The full names are like this: Principles and Practices of Banking, Accounting and Finance for Bankers, and LRAB, Legal and Regulatory Aspects of Banking. So what we'll be calling them? We'll be calling them the short forms. Okay, PPB, accounts, legal. Okay. So now how many questions are there? There are 120 questions in each of these. Total marks 100. So now comes the question: 120 questions and 100 marks. 3 आदमी 6 गोली 3 आदमी. That's the logic. How does it happen? So some questions are of half mark, some questions are of 1 mark, and some questions are of 2 marks. That way it is managed. Okay. So minimum marks of passing is 50, 50, 50 for each. Now if you pass it in, if you sit in a single attempt, they give you an option also, that your average should be 50, and subject pass means each subject mark should not be less than 45. Means suppose if I get 45 in PPB and legal I get correctly 50, then also my average comes to 50. But if in PPB I get 40 marks and accounts I get 60 marks, then also I'm in legal PPB. Okay, why? Because minimum marks are 45 for each subject. If you do it in a single attempt, this is very important. Otherwise, what will do? Somebody will say, "I'll give this PPB this time, then next accounts, and then next time legal." Then this 45 rule is not applicable. It is applicable when you give all the three in the single attempt. Okay. So now let's study each subject one by one. In PPB. In PPB, we have 5 modules. This 5th module is added now. Earlier, there were only 4 modules. Indian financial system, functions of banks, banking terminology, support services, means marketing basically. And 5th is ethics. This is now added. Remember, it's only objective questions, no negative marking, 2 hours duration, online mode. Keep it very clear and simple. No negative marking. So I'll always suggest everyone to attempt all the questions because there's no negative marking. Okay. Now what's there in module A? Module A means this, Indian financial system. Whatever comes under the financial systems head, that is under module A. But it's not in depth. It's just the understanding of the topic. So what all are the topics? See this: Indian financial system, Banking regulation, retail banking. Banking regulation is a separate topic. Retail banking is a separate topic. Wholesale and international banking. Role of money market, debt markets, forex markets, role and function of capital markets, mutual funds. What is mutual fund? What is SEBI? Then what is the role of each one? Risk management, factoring, fair practices code for debt collection, recent developments in financial systems. Now, why you'll say all this is added, all that this SEBI and everything for bankers? Because remember, bank is now a part of that financial system. Bank is not aloof. Bank is not in the compartment now. Bank is a part of that financial system. Do you know that loans distributed by banks are equal, means distributed by NBFCs now, are almost equal to those distributed by banks, right? So NBFCs have come at our level now in banking, okay? So module A will be everything in financial system, okay? Module B, this is core banking. Core banking means whatever you do in the bank. So what is the banker customer relationship, principle of lending, banker special relationship, cash operations, consumer protection, KYC, agriculture loans, agriculture finance, micro MSME we will call it finance, then credit monitoring, priority sector advances, credit cards, then personal loans, home loans, consumer loans, and documentation for each. Okay, so this module B is core banking part. Here, if you are in loans, you will feel it easy. This segment. Okay. Module C. This is totally related to IT. Generally, we bankers work in retail banking, so we are not that much exposed to this part. So this is only to study and remember. It's a shorter module actually. Essentials of bank computerization, payment systems, overview of IT Act, data communication networks, electronic banking, role of technology upgradation and its impact on banks, preventive vigilance in electronic banking. Now these are the topics, but remember the whatever IIBF says is what does IIBF say? IIBF says whatever have been the updates in the banking or financial systems up to 6 months before your exam date, those would be covered in the exam. Means it's under the open sky. Okay, so you have to be conversant with whatever is going on latestly. Okay, for that you'll have to study this under 24/7. So this is basically related to IT. You remember it, there are various topics involved over here, topographies and various points are there. We'll study them as and when they come. Module D is marketing. Marketing means marketing of products and services. So distribution channel, promotion, channel management, marketing, social marketing, networking, services, products, direct marketing, agent in the bank, marketing information systems, role of direct selling agents, consumer behavior, product pricing, means it's everything is related to market. So remember, module C is IT, module D is marketing. This is all, everything we cover it in our video lectures over here. And you need not study also, you just follow our video lectures on a daily basis and rehearse them. And then you'll definitely clear that. Okay. So that was in the last module which has been added is ethics. Business ethics is now being added because of the various frauds which are being committed in banking system. Okay. So that was basically for PPP. Next is accounts. Accounts, we have 4 modules. Business mathematics and finance, principles of bookkeeping and accountancy, final accounts, and banking operations. We'll see each one by one. Okay. Module A, capital budgeting means module A is for what? Business mathematics. Here, to be frank, module A is not related to your daily banking. Module B is related to your daily banking. C is related to your daily banking. And D is just a theory part. Banking operation. It's all full theory. Okay. That will be covering it through and through. Okay. You won't get the questions outside our lectures, to be frank. Okay. So A means business mathematics, you'll get it. Capital budgeting, this is very important, capital budgeting. Calculation of ITM, calculation of interest and annuities. Means you must first know what are annuities. Then depreciation and its accounting, foreign exchange management and the problems on those. Then case studies on those. Depreciation also, you have some five methods of depreciation, or four methods mainly, and fifth one is added nowadays. Fifth doesn't have a problem on this. Okay, so calculation of interest, annuities means ordinary annuity, annuity due, all those things. Calculation of YTM, then also you have bonds in this. Okay, then B module is maintain. This is related to your daily commerce, maintenance of cash, scope and accounting standards, subsidiary books and ledgers, basic accounting procedures, bank recon, the bank recon statement, bill of exchange. Means this is basically related to accounts. Okay, this is related to business maths. Okay, this is not related to daily banking, but this is useful to you when you go in treasury. Okay. Then module C. Module C is again related to banking, core banking. Balance sheet equations, preparation of final accounts, ratio analysis, final accounts of banking companies, then companies accounts 1 and 2, accounting in computerized environment. So this is again this above this arrow, everything is related to balance sheets and loan processing, ratio analysis and everything is there. Okay. So this is important, and first two parts you'll get problems on this. The remaining things you generally get the theory, and module D is full theory in accounts. Okay, banking operations and accounting functions. So just follow our videos, you won't get anything beyond that. Then legal. Legal is again having 4 modules. Regulation and compliances, legal aspects of business operations, banking related laws, and commercial laws with reference to banking operations. Here it's only rectify. Rectify means learn and learn and learn. Understand it and then learn. That's important, not only learning. So module A, we'll see one by one again. Module A, what do we have? This legal framework of regulations of banks, regulation of banking business, winding up, public sector banks, cooperative banks, control over organization of banks, mergers and acquisitions, financial sector development, financial sector legislative reforms, recent legislative changes in RBI Act. Means remember, whatever, even the formation of that cooperative department, if it is before the 6 months of your exam date, it can come in the exam, right? Cooperative department at the central level, right? So that can also come. So remember, this is related to legal framework of the overall system, banking system. Now B is what? Now this is again related to core banking. Different types of borrowers, means all that HUF, private limited, trusts, societies, everything. Types of credit facilities, CC term loan, funded, non-funded, everything. Secured and unsecured loans, indemnities, bank guarantees, LCs, deferred payment guarantees, laws related to bill financing, various types of securities. What are the various types of securities? Anyone remembers? Mortgage, hypothecation, assignment, lien, right? And pledge, right? These are the main 5 ones. So this will be covering it in our lectures. So do attend them. Then C is the law of limitation, tax laws, payment and settlement systems, 2000 Act 2007, Negotiable Instruments Act. Even now, this has been changed from 1881 to latest one. Okay, there is an update in the Indian system now. Legal Services Authorities Act 1987, Consumer Protection Act, CERSAI. CERSAI is a major tool now used by the banks. Recovery of debts due to Banks and Financial Institutions Act. There are many changes in these old acts nowadays. Okay, means negotiable instrument has been changed now. This Companies Act has been changed now. It has been brought to 2013. Securitization and reconstruction of financial assets. Here you'll see the willful defaulters and the genuine defaulters. Okay, Enforcement of Securities Interest Act, Banking Ombudsman Act. Means up to what level can the Banking Ombudsman solve the questions, solve the cases, right? All that. Then D is all the acts now. Just remember the 3 to 4 lines of each act and you are through in module D. Indian Contracts Act, Sale of Goods Act, Indian Partnership Act, Definition and Features of the Company, Prevention of Money Laundering Act, IT Act, Right to Information Act, Transfer of Property Act, and Foreign FMA, means Foreign Exchange Management. We will be giving you all the important and the salient points which are required for the exams. Definitely in this. So you need not study the whole big book. Okay. So now how to study? Firstly, follow Adda 24/7 classes, paid classes, because in free classes you won't get everything. Revise and revise the videos. Only revision. Then accounts, problems is a major part. There can't be accounts paper without 50 to 60% problems. PPB and legal, only theory. Study the theory to the fullest. For studying that, if you can't study through books, follow our videos. Now, prepare how to do it. Always follow the discipline. Which discipline? Prepare the study schedule. Check the syllabus for the latest JIB exams. Here, they always change it. There is one more syllabus which has come in, but they have not updated it as of yet. They are planning to update it. IIBF is planning to update it from 2023. Okay, there are some changes in that. So try to pass as fast as possible with this earlier syllabus only. Then refer to under 24/7 videos and notes. Take JIB mock tests. Those are also available with us. And keep a time for revision. Always don't be in a haste. At the last minute part, don't run for the last minute revisions. Okay? Keep some time, be calm. And now how to solve the paper? First thing to solve the paper is be calm during the paper. Very cool. Let anything happen, be cool. Okay? Be cool while solving the papers. If you don't find any answer to something, skip that question. Keep it for the end. Don't give the wrong answers if you don't know. Okay? Keep it till the end. Because in the end, you always have a time to give the wrong answers. Keep it simple, right? So why do we give the wrong answers immediately? You might get some hint, some link in the questions also. Okay? So don't give the wrong answers. Skip the questions. Solve the easiest ones first. Always I would suggest solve the 2 marks questions first. So solve the 2 marks questions. Be very clear about it. Once you are through with the 2 marks question, the whole burden on your mind gets ridden off. Okay? So solve 2 marks questions first. Then go for 1 mark and then go for half mark. What do we do in exam? We do the reverse thing. We solve it as and when it comes. And IIBF is very clear. What do? They give you half mark questions first. Then you waste your time on half mark thinking and then you don't get time for 2 marks. So always solve with the 2 marks, start with the 2 marks questions only. Okay. So that was the hint, or you might say the guidelines given to you for studying. So again, I would suggest follow us on Adda 24/7, watch our videos, and I'll definitely guarantee you are through in the exams if you follow our videos. No need to even read any book. Okay, follow our books and take these mock tests. That's it. Okay, so join us on Telegram. Then use this code Y432 to get the flat 77% discount. Okay, so bye from my side now. I would suggest you again, you all guys, to go through share it with your friends for this 77% off. Use this code, share it on the social media so that others can also benefit. Okay. Bye from my side. Best of luck. See you there in the live classes.